In this last video regarding slope, I want to talk about the slope-intercept formula, and it goes like this. You're going to have y equals mx plus b. Now the x and the y refer to the x and the y that make up a coordinate point. The m, like we've learned before, refers to slope, and the b is going to have a special meaning as well. So that's going to be the y-intercept. So if we have a formula that follows this form, for instance, y equals 3 over 4 times x minus 2. Now this could be a plus 2 or a minus 2. It would still follow this form. And that's because we have the slope that is multiplied to the x, and we have this number here which refers to the y-intercept. Now the y-intercept, if you recall, is the point on the y-axis that the line will pass. So the way we can graph this line is by plotting where that y-intercept is. And so we know the y-intercept is going to be -2. So as a point, what that means is that our x value is going to be 0 and our y is going to be a -2. So let's plot that. Here's 0, we're going to go down 2. Okay, now we're going to use slope to create another line or another point, and our slope is a positive 3 over 4. So that means we're going to go up 3 and to the right 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. And so there's our second point. Now with our second point, we can graph our line. And we're going to write the line formula y equals 3/4 x minus 2 next to the line. Let's do one more. In this example, let's say we have a negative slope. And so we're going to have y equals -2x plus 5. Now notice the slope is negative. It's also a whole number, or actually not a whole number, it's an integer, because we don't have negative whole numbers. So what we want to do is convert this to a rational number, meaning putting it in a fraction form. So instead of y equals -2x plus 5, let's write it as y equals -2 over 1 x plus 5. That's going to help us when we figure out the slope of the line. So first we're going to plot our y-intercept. And again, that's going to be 0, 5. The x value in our y-intercept is always going to be 0. So that's from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And my slope is a -2 over 1. Now I can go down 2 and to the right 1, or I can go up 2 and to the left 1. It doesn't matter. I'm going to go ahead and go up 2 and then to the left 1. So 1, 2, and to the left 1. And I've got 2 points now, and now I can draw my line. And notice that the graph is decreasing, and that's because my my slope is negative. And so I'm going to write down my formula next to this line. Okay? And that's how you can graph a line using this formula. This formula has a special name. It's called slope-intercept form or formula, and that's because it includes the slope and the y-intercept. Pretty straightforward.